Before this video starts, I want to say a few things. Firstly, happy birthday Mindy, I love you. Next, I'm sorry for my boring ass monotone ass voice. Lastly, I got a lot of comments of your unpopular opinions, so if I didn't get to yours, I'm sorry. I didn't want to give my opinions on things I don't know that much about, so that's why I left out some. Anyway, let's begin.
So, I was supposed to do like a Q&A video or whatever for my YouTube anniversary, but I was editing it and I literally hate every second of it. And I'm not gonna upload a video I'm not proud of, and I'm not gonna upload a boring video because honestly it was really boring. So I'm sorry, but that's not happening. Instead, a few weeks ago, I asked you guys to comment your unpopular opinions so I can respond to them. And I think that'll be a much more interesting video, so I'm gonna do that instead. Okay, so the first unpopular opinion is Nikki says, stop telling people to stan or stop sleeping on said group or member. I mean, you can't force people to like something or someone. Not everyone can share the spotlight. I agree. I mean, I'm still gonna say stan 80s. I'm not saying that like actually thinking it's gonna be effective and like actually thinking people are gonna do what I say. I'm just saying that kind of as a joke, you know? Yes, I agree. Like, when the whole Stan Luna thing was around, that was so annoying, and honestly, it didn't work. It really didn't work. It just made people not like Luna's fan base. Katarina says, Blinks are not that toxic as some K-pop stans make it to be. And also, I hate when someone says that Blinks are toxic when they are some who aren't. I really can't read. Not all Blinks are toxic. Myself a Blink though, but oh my god. James Charles though. Oh my god. I miss Icon. Again, I agree. I don't really stan Blackpink. I mean, I kind of do. I don't consider myself a Blink though, but you could say any K-pop fandom, any like group's fandom is toxic. You could say that about any fandom. And obviously, when people say a group's fans are toxic, they're not talking about every single fan. I don't know, I agree with this opinion just because when people say that Blinks are toxic, they're not talking about all Blinks, you know? The next one says, those variety shows should stop making idols dance. Sometimes it might seem funny, but it's actually uncomfortable for some idols. I agree completely with this. Whenever I watch those variety shows and they make idols dance, even like freestyle dancing or stuff like that, I cringe so hard and I hate it so much. So yes, I agree. This person says 2015 is the year where third generation K-pop really started. I don't know why, but groups that debuted 2011 to 2014 still bring the second gen vibe to me. I half agree with this. Okay, I agree with this except for BTS. I consider BTS third generation K-pop and they debuted in 2013, so especially 2011 and 2012 K-pop is that is second generation in my opinion. 2013 is when third gen started in my opinion. So I don't know. I kind of half agree with this. This person says, I don't think boy group dances are easier than girl group dances. Most girl group dances are easy to learn and barely require any thought or movement, whereas boy group dances consist of flips and difficult movements that I barely see in girl group dances. This was a response to my video where I said girl group dances are harder than boy group dances. Well, okay, this is literally me. It's subjective to everybody what kind of dances you think are easier, you know what I'm saying? But to me, girl group dances are so much harder because I used to be a cheerleader and a gymnast, so flips and stuff, when I see someone do a flip, I think it's so much easier than seeing Momo do the fancy choreo. You can learn girl group dances really fast, but can you make it look good? That's what I was trying to say in my last video. I can learn girl group dances just as fast as boy group dances, but it doesn't look good. fast movements are easier for me to do rather than like detail oriented movements, which is like how girl groups do it. So yeah, that's my opinion. This person says Stray Kids isn't making noise. Miro and Side Effects are really good songs. I agree. I was emo, so I used to listen to like hardcore like rock music, screamo music, so I'm used to people saying songs I like sound like noise, you know what I'm saying? So Stray Kids to me doesn't sound like noise at all. Then they said V's voice is prettier than Jungkook's voice. I agree. Hearing Tae sing Stigma, wow. I get those goosebumps every time. Yeah, the last thing they said was RM and Chang are the best leaders of third generation. You forgot about Hanbin, but I'll let that slide. Yosang's Chicken, wow, I love that, said Blackpink deserves so much more than YG will ever give them. LMAO, now that I write this, I don't think this is that unpopular. Every group under YG deserves so much more, but Blackpink gets so much hate. Yeah, I agree. I think literally everyone under YG should leave. YG definitely has the worst, like, treatment of their idols, and I think Blackpink gets so much hate. I think that's just because they're bigger than other groups in YG. Every group gets hate, just the bigger you get, the more hate you're gonna get, you know? This person says, not an opinion but a fact, Johnny and Connie from Idol Room act weird with girl groups. Two older men telling young women to close your legs and do a sexy dance just comes off as weird. It's uncomfortable to watch. All I have to say is, say it louder for the people in the back. This person says, TXT should be just as or more popular than BTS. I very much disagree with this. They debuted literally a few months ago. Honestly, they're not that special in my opinion. Like, there's so many other rookies that I like more than TXT. Oof, here we go. This person says, I don't like idols dating with each other. Jennie and Kai, Jihyo and Daniel, for example. I very much disagree. I think idols can date whoever they want. I feel like when you're an idol, a lot of your friends are also idols, and like you don't have time to like be social in other places. So like idols date idols. Then they said, I hate all of NCT's Japanese comebacks. I think they're all messy. I disagree. Just because of Chain. I mean, have you heard Chain? That's one of my favorite NCT songs of all time.